I brought 4 strangers to this conversation. Now tell us about the picture of you playing rugby.
This was one of my hardest times. It was a very emotional game.
Fair might be good, especially in the modern world, but what happens if the internet decides to write a story about you which isn't true? I just want to know how do you stop believing such kind of news, and how important are the people around you?
Because the bloggers just write whatever they want, but there's the reality now. On the side, maybe you can show you. So this is the uniqueness of the so more of the lifestyle. There's the discipline. You need strength in whatever you are doing. Even the guys who are doing like 10,000 steps in a day. Like, you need to move, but we need to move with purpose. What are you doing? Why are you moving?
I just want to understand, what kind of conversation did you have with yourself on...
Is at least that point now is when I come to...
Every meaningful conversation has 3 participants. The host that asks, the guest that shares, and the unseen person whose life might change because they choose to listen. The third chair belongs to the unseen, and this is the promise. To every person that pulls a chair to listen to the conversation, we promise you your perspective about life will change. So, see you on the other side of the conversation. Your hairstyle has become part of your identity today.
Yeah, sure.
Take us back to the little colors and what you don't know about your signature hairstyle.
It's my identity so far, but I grew it first like just to have fun. Then it grew and then its own uniqueness, and everyone was talking about it. So I was, let's see how it grows. So just let it grow it free form without making it, without waxing or crochet.
So it's more natural.
It's natural.
How long have you been growing it?
Since 2020 February. I think I shaved the last time, I think in February 2020. I had just a kind of inch.
Okay.
Then from there, just let it grow. Or just shaving on the sides. That's all. On the sides, like a fade. Yeah. Up to now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I was in Kenya. I was in Kenya like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And I was down for a project. And part of the places that we actually visited was this biggest urban forest that we have in Nairobi. It's called Karura.
Karura, yeah.
And yeah, it was a trip organized by some amazing guys called Sons of Freedom, I mean.
Yeah.
And it was so fascinating to learn about the story of our forefathers. But something that I did observe was the hairstyle of what you call them, the Maumau.
Maumau, yeah.
Yeah, which exactly resembles your hairstyle. What is the funniest thing someone has ever told you about your hairstyle?
I think I've heard about a lot of funny things.
Okay.
Specifically, I don't remember which one was the most funniest. But some people think, I have some colleagues who call it like pineapple, because it at some point was like, it looked like a pineapple.
Yeah.
Even some of them, even some clients call pineapple. Some of them they call me Momo. Some of them they call it like those funny names from the, like you said, the Momo, like from the Karura.
Yeah.
They used to write there, but for them it was more identity and resilience as they fight for their freedom during colonial time.
That's true.
For me, it's a sign of discipline, identity, to accept myself. It was more about identity, like in my brand, or even to be natural, like to accept how you are.
Yeah.
It's like wabi-sabi, like you find the...
I get the concept.
Yeah, I get the concept.
Yeah.
So it's like that, not like side of Momo. Momo, they are fighting.
Yeah.
But my freedom is on my side. It's more freedom, like I'm just me, the way you see me.
Yeah.
Some people, they judge it otherwise. Before they're okay with it. That's all. So it's not Kamomo. Not Rastafari. So it's me.
Because that was the other thing that I wanted actually to ask, because where I come from, if you have long hair, I mean, let's say like yours, someone is being associated to be a fan of reggae. Is that the case with you?
Personally, I like reggae. I like their culture, I like Rastafarian culture movement. But I'm not, because those guys also, they have their own like rituals and how they, like for example, they eat meat. They don't eat meat.
Yeah.
I eat meat.
I get.
Yeah. So I'm not fully on Rastafarian, but I believe in some of their culture and tradition and movement and their behavior, keeping the nature, levity, keeping their long hair and without shave. Like they preserve the environment. For me, is saying some of the things I can borrow from them.
Yeah.
I can borrow from the like the freedom fighting from Mau Mau
Yeah,
from Kenya.
that's
Also Rastafari, mostly in
Rastafari.
Jamaica and Ethiopia.
Like you said, Wabi Sabi.
Yeah, just to find that whatever people, the community, like you said, in your community, they say, yeah, you have to show with Rastafari or smoking weed.
Yeah.
Which most of people, they still up to now
I get that.
get like, they say, do you smoke? Like, no, I don't. It's not everyone with dreadlocks smokes or it does all this bad shit. Most of them, they are very on a good side than the bad side.
Have you ever been stopped by maybe like a police and it's like the first thing is like, do you take hard drugs?
No.
You've never had such an encounter?
No, I'd never. That was the most funny part because like in Kenya, like mostly Nairobi, if you have this kind of area, you'll be in trouble hour 9 from police.
That's
or night flight
true.
hours.
Very true.
Maybe they'll search you, they'll think maybe you have some hard drugs. But I've never gone that extent. I have my colleague, Nigerian. He told me if you come to Nigeria, they will catch you. They'll think this guy is Yahoo boy. I'm not. Told me no, they will never let you move.
Yeah.
Even my friends, if they see Nigeria, they say this boy
He's into hard drugs.
He's into hard drugs or he's doing something fishy in the society. But the funny thing in Kenya and people they do it, I never crossed that side of the blue boys.
That's good. I love about that.
Yeah.
So Carlos, we have a culture in our show.
Yeah.
Or say it's like it's a tradition, and we ensure that each guest, or we try to request each guest to come with I'll say, one ingredient from home.
Yep.
And the last guest that was sitting here, she actually left for you this soy sauce.
Soy sauce.
Yeah, and she was very specific on the color. As you can see, that is premium dark.
Premium dark.
Yeah. What kind of message do you think she was leaving for you?
First of all, it's black.
Correct.
I think it's more identical to the to the black. Like I think it's more African, more black African society. Black Lives Matter, I believe so.
Black Lives Matter. I love that.
Black Lives Matter.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah. So it's made of black. The blacker the berry.
The darker the berry.
Yeah.
The sweeter the juice.
The sweeter the juice. It's the other way around.
Yeah, that's
so it's
true.
good. Soy sauce is good. Maybe the dark one is, I think, more tastier.
Have you used one before?
A long time.
I think you should. You should.
Long time. I think around 5 years ago. I think back in Kenya.
Back in Kenya?
Yeah, Kuwait, I never used this.
So never used it while in this country?
No, because I don't usually cook.
Please, where's my camera? Carlos, I love you to actually give us feedback the moment
I'll try it.
Yeah.
Let's see how, but I believe it's dark. It's sweet. It's tasty.
Yeah, and for me, I'll something also I can add is because she chooses the black color, so I'll say with her skin, sort of like identity.
Identity. Like,
yeah. And yeah, I'll say that for me. Okay.
Yeah.
So before we cook, because in our show, one of the things that we actually do after a conversation, we cook. I tried as much as I can to bring 4 strangers into this conversation. Okay.
4 strangers.
Yeah, I brought 4 strangers to this conversation. Okay. And it's ironical that all of them have your face actually.
What?
Which of these men was pretending?
Pardon?
Which of these men was pretending?
Was pretending?
Yes. Who was not Carlos in these pictures?
I think all of them are Carlos.
Okay.
But in a different situation, different environment.
Okay.
Because there are 4 different people. It's 4 different colors.
Tell us something about all these pictures, because this was martial arts, correct?
Yeah. This time I was more focused on martial arts. I was doing boxing, kickboxing. I did a bit of Muay Thai and Taekwondo. But this game was in Kawa, Kenya Defense Forces in
Wendani.
Barracks. Yeah, Wendani. Yeah.
I've heard of the place.
Yeah, I was in Kawa Wendani this time. It was my first kickboxing match. And
Did you win?
It was the first one. But I met one guy. There's a guy there who was in the same weight. He's a military, and he gave me some
good beatings.
It was a good beating. There was one punch which almost knocked out me, but I survived.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. I persevered, but I enjoyed.
Wow.
I loved the dopamine in this game. There was a lot of adrenaline rush. So that version of Carlos,
this was real.
It was real, but it was a I don't know how to call that guy. It was a relentless fighter. Yeah, I was in a different mentality at that time. My mindset was in a world time, but I appreciate that guy.
I love that. And there's also this song. There's been a culture some like 5 years ago. People in Nairobi, you'll see people going for photo shoot with this kind of bags. Were you someone that was invested into fashion, or this was just part of you chasing the trend?
It's not a trend. This guy.
Yeah.
This time I remember I was in a cooperative university. I was in second year.
This was
so what happened in this picture is it was my first suit ever. I think it's still my first full suit, like it's called tuxedo or whatever.
No, this is not tuxedo.
No, it's not full, but it was my first time to wear this kind of dressing ever in my life. So
the first time you decided to wear a suit, you said, I'm gonna go for a photo shoot.
So the funny thing, since I wore this clothes, this suit, I never wore it again. It was the first time and the last time. The reason was 2 weeks to this picture, there was I won Mr. Flex in Cooperative University.
You won Mr. Flex?
I was Mr. Flex.
Yes, you won Mr. Flex, yeah.
Then, a week later, we were called by the Vice Chancellor in the university, like all the board of management, like the people who won Mr. Flex, Mr. Cooperative, Mr. Cooperative, Miss Popularity, like there was those that it's called it was COK Modeling Club, like they all, because it was hosted in Carnival, Kenya, Nairobi. So they called us in a dinner, and they said we come dressed in
official
suit. I went in my house. My wardrobe was full of tracksuits, shorts,
and
vests,
shorts. Yeah.
Then I just showed up in a tracksuit, black tracksuit. I think a jacket tracksuit, Adidas, and everyone was surprised because I showed up there. Everyone is dressed in suits, casual. Like this guy. One of the guys told me, "You didn't get the memo. You didn't get our email." I was like, "I saw the email, but this is whatever I have. I could not pretend." So I came as me. So this picture, I took it. It was immediately the guy who was helping Mr. Cooperative to do their suit and everything.
Yeah,
he's one who made this suit.
So this is it's called, what do they call? They call bespoke suits.
Not bespoke.
I mean, it's tailor-made.
Yes, tailor-made.
Okay.
Because I went to Nairobi in the street CBD there, Tomboya. I tried to fit the suits which are ready-made.
Yeah. You couldn't find your size.
Yeah, they could not fit my shoulders. And if it fits my shoulder, it's very big blazer, very big coat. The trouser could not fit my thighs. Like if it comes here on the quads, it was already, the waist is mine, but it's not passing over the knees. From my quads. And so I had to go and do measurements, tailor-made, ready-made for me. Then I decided to take this picture.
Did you like it?
Nairobi CBD there behind the Big Parliament or the Higher Street.
Yeah.
I had my friend there. He took several pictures. It was nice. It was first time. I think now I don't know if it will fit me. It's still there. But
so you still have the suit?
I still have the suit. But I never wear it again. I don't know which occasion I'll get to wear it. But this was real. It was me. I decided now they told me I should be practiced wearing it. They told me I cannot wear a suit. So those guys, modeling guys, told me, just go try. Let's try. Take some pictures, try if it works. If it look good, it will please you. but I never got another chance to wear them.
That's perfect.
Yep.
Now tell us about the picture of you playing rugby.
Playing rugby. This game was
Which team was this in the first place?
this was Makueni.
Makueni.
Yeah, Makueni Rugby. They're called Makueni Ravens. This was one of my hardest times. It was a very emotional game. It was in Ngong Road, Race Course. Ngong Race Course. We are playing against AP, Administration Police Rugby. And I think every time I see this picture, I somehow get so much emotion because it was 1 week, I think 1 week. It was a comeback. It was 2023 February. No, this picture is March. I had just come back from a funeral from my dad. So this game, it was dedicated for my dad. If you see even from the hand, there was a wrist I was wearing. It was like R.I.P. Dad. So it was a dedication for my dad because I had played another game before the death of my father, which was dedicated for when he was in Kenyan hospital, was admitted there. So this game, I was in a beast mode. I had a lot of spirits inside. I was spiritual. It was like a dedication. I was fully focused for that. I was just trying to get it was a kind of therapeutic, because I was going through a hard time. And whoever was crossing my line, he could feel me. He could feel there was something more than the rugby. There was something more than the game. It was tough.
You lost your dad on 6th Feb 2023. Correct? One of the darkest moments in your life.
Yeah, exactly. You knew even the date. And this was the first game since I had break, I think, for 1 month. Yeah. And that picture, I think we took it as... Every time I come across it, I always feel something. Even now, I think it reminds me of a lot.
Tell us something about your dad. I mean, the man, in this case, not just the day you lost him.
He was there for me. He was a real gentleman. I think he was my mentor at some point. He was my role model. He could guide me. I could call him like whenever maybe we are with each other. I could tell him, "Hey, Dad, I need this and this." He will sort it out. Or I'm stuck in this point. Or in this point. He will encourage me every time, and then like he's always, I believe, is always a good point if any son he grows to see his father, because that side of the father and the son, there's something like he showed you on the man, more masculine, more manhood. He showed you how the life is.
I agree.
So it was a dark time to lose him at young age. That time I was still in school. I was still finding life. I was still finding myself. I was just finished school, playing rugby. I was not working yet. I was more on rugby and just university rugby family. That's all. So the man, may rest in peace, is
God bless the dead.
Yeah, he was a great man to me.
He indeed was a great man, because right now I'm sitting with a great person. Which part of your dad do you think still lives in the man if we come today?
I think on the side of the hard work, yeah, it's still I think the hard work and that consistency in something, I think it still lives, because that was how I knew him. He could fight, even if he's in a bad time. He still showed up and he still fight for everything. Like he never gave up. Even in the last moment I saw him in the bed in the ward, he was still fighting for his life. So that side of fighting for everything and like trying to do his best keeps pushing me.
Take me back to the last conversation you two had. What was the last words your dad told you?
I think the last word I heard from him, he told me to tell those doctor to switch off those something. I don't know how they call them. In the ward, there's
Like
those,
the machines.
yeah, there's a machine
Yeah,
that
yeah,
making
yeah. The
noise.
one,
They
yes, exactly. Yeah,
they bring
yeah.
that beep sounds. So he told me tell doctor to switch this and making noise for me. That was the last word I think I spoke to him.
After that,
Yeah, it was like
never
overnight.
again.
Then yeah.
Carlos, you are famous enough to be invited onto a national television. Which year was this?
2020, 2022, 2023. I think 2023, early 2023.
Okay. And people watched you across the country.
Yeah.
And hours later, you struggled to get transport back home.
It's funny because everyone was using the television in this. They think this guy has made it in life, but it just showed up on a screen. So it was funny because I woke up, went for it was Kenya team, kickboxing team. So the chairman called me, my coach called me, told me we need to show up in NTV, national television. It was the 12 p.m. It was the large link for the sports around 12 to 1. Yeah, something.
What was the name of the show?
It was called Mikiki Kickboxing. So it was that type of sports, and we showed up there. So it was about just telling your story, a short story about yourself, how you are working out, how you are prepping for the next game, your background, where you train, your club, your coach, just that, like your short story about boxing. So we showed up. We were several guys, like I think 5, with the coach and the chairman of Kickboxing Kenya. Another funny thing, I just got out there. And then I was thinking, how should I go home? Because I don't have the transport to go home, like the fare. It was around to go from CBD to where I was living, Gong Road. It was 50 bob that time, 50 Kenyan shillings, 50 Kenyan shillings, yeah. And I had 30 bob in my pocket. I had 30 Kenyan shillings.
So you had a deficiency of 20.
Yeah. So what I did, I just walked from the CBD. I walked away from the bus stop. There's a bus stop where they start. So I walked like some minutes.
Yes.
Away.
So that you could cover
I could cover some distance. Like
shilling distance.
Yeah. So from there now I can get, and it was still not enough because I got it. And this guy now, the conductor told me money is not enough. So I was, okay. So what I do? I stood there. I didn't sit on the seat. I just went standing in between the bus.
Exactly, the stretch.
There's a stretch between the seats.
So you had to hang on the rails.
On there. Then I waited for me to alight in the.
It's crazy.
Where I was going. It was scary because now, and the same time now, I'm having messages and phone calls from my friends, from the guys I'm playing with, the guys I've grown up with, like even family friends.
What were they telling you?
Hey, Buddha, soon to make it. Just send me something. I mean, the TV. I saw you in the TV like now. Like, yeah, but this is what it is. I don't have anything. Nobody would believe me because they had that means because they have never been in that platform. So they believe everyone is there.
Yeah,
has made in life. Yes, like, at least you have something. You can buy for me lunch. Send me something. But when you tell them you don't have, they think maybe this guy now is being like, I don't understand what their mindset is.
I get that.
But it was tough.
Will you say that was the day you actually realized that attention does not equate to stability?
Yeah.
Because you had it.
I had it.
You had it across the country.
I had it across the country.
And yet this was a young man who could not afford transport back home.
Transport. Even the people in the school in university that time, they were still even wondering because even in the next day I went to a lecture room, they're still asking for me. But the thing is just attention, just a platform you had. That's all.
I get that. Yeah. Fame might be good, especially in the modern world.
Yeah.
And I see fame as a currency if capitalized in the right way. But what happens if the internet decides to write a story about you which isn't true? Like what we saw, which year was this?
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
which you are, you woke up to some false news. Some bloggers had written a story about you, which wasn't true. I just want to know how do you stop believing such kind of news, and how important are the people around you in such moments?
I think I realized something like that is when now you know the real friends, because the close people will know you. Sometimes some of them they will believe you because they know you personally, and they know you cannot do something like this because bloggers have brought this one, which is not the right message.
Yeah.
And people they'll believe it because that time you're in some more limelight, everyone can see you and they can notice you. And some of the guys they will believe it, say yeah, he can do that. So
He can do that.
there's that now, like 50-50, which they know,
Yeah.
and they will say is not the blogger that just wrote that one. Because the blogger that just write whatever they want you to listen, they want you to see or to check. But there's the reality now. There's the other part of the world, which now is the truth.
Yeah.
And it's only me or the person who was written against, he knows is this truth or not. So social media can be funny, not, and they can write anything.
Very
so
true.
You just need to be yourself. You don't have to lose yourself, because more if you know is not the truth or is the truth, you need just to say in that line. Don't overreact or do anything. It doesn't add.
Did that moment like crashed you?
It didn't crash me.
The next day you woke up and went to work like everything was normal?
Like normal. I just woke up, I went to train the guys, but there was, now you can see some gossips, like people like talking there, but
yeah,
I didn't mind because I knew the truth and I knew whatever was happening, because it was a mistaken identity. They thought it's me, but it's another. It's my friend even. So it was more of a twist.
Make me understand. It was your friend that you accused going out with, or it was your friend who leaked the information?
No, the leak, it was just bloggers, because it was something which is trending.
Okay.
Because both parties, like they were involved in the both parties, they were partners. So just bloggers, they were just fighting because they were more celebrity side. They're on the TikTok side and Instagram. So people, they knew it. So they saw they break up. So they were just finding stories of who might be
the next person
not the next person who made this one happen. So it was called as a gym trainer. And the gym trainer, it was me immediately, because I had shoot a video
with one of the clients.
Yeah. Which now it was now suspected to be me. And it wasn't me. I knew it was it.
It's called timing.
It was two gym trainers, but it wasn't me.
Yeah.
It was, so I didn't crash. I didn't feel anything.
Life moved as normal.
I just woke up, continued work. But at some point now you end up losing. You can lose some clients. You can get more clients because of that story.
You're one person that has been had the privilege of training with celebrities or training celebrities, whichever the two. What lesson, or what can I say? What is one thing that you've learned training with these people that the public never sees?
It was a great privilege. More so that time, I think it was. I think between 2021, 2022, 2023. It was 3 years, but I had a privilege to go interact with them, train with them. So I knew they are just like us. They are normal human beings.
Yeah.
When you see them in the platform, in televisions, in concerts, you see like they are different. Like they are gods. That they were just normal human beings, just living their lives. I knew some of them. They are very humble. Even when they come to train with me, like you never know, even it's a person with that you see him in the other side of the of the story of the social media. It's two different worlds. So when he comes in the gym, just coming for his personal life, he wants to build life. He wants to come and just train. Even he doesn't want anyone to notice him. Just come, work out, leave. Work out, bounce. Some of them, they have that pride of like, they want to show you, do you know Do you know I'm Carlos? Do you know I'm this person? Like, you should treat me in a certain way. You should approach me, or you should come and greet me in certain way. They want to show you, to prove some point. And so I learned just to be humble. Also, don't show them like even you've seen them. You just do your work. Because at that time now they have come to my office. So they should respect my office.
They should respect your office.
Yeah, just work out, leave. When I go to their office, in their way, even like, let's say the musicians, when they are doing a concert, they're in the stage there, they're performing. So I'll just go, I'll pay my ticket.
And you play by the rules.
I play the rules. I just let you perform and I leave. I don't know if I'll meet you or not. Next day I'll meet with you in the gym. I expect you to lift that weight. It's my office. Lift the weight, do cardio, and leave.
Wow.
That's all. But some of them, they have that pride. I cannot even not pinpoint them, but
get that.
Two different people.
I was having conversation with my team,
Yep.
you know, and I was telling them that people do think that migration is more of like a geographical thing.
Yeah.
But for me, I'll say it's an emotional move, because someone doesn't wake up one day and decide to leave the people that he or she loves.
Yeah.
It's something that takes time, you know. And this is a question that I want to ask you. Which dream did Kenya give you that Kuwait right now is helping you to build?
In Kenya, it's a tricky question.
You had a dream in Kenya.
Yeah. I think I could have built a bigger brand in Kenya than in Kuwait, and it could be more faster. Because that time I had the platform, and I had the people who could push me to that level. Which in Kuwait, it was very difficult, because like, it was a new environment, new people, new society, new culture, which I had to settle first, learn step by step, then start again. In Kenya, it was already picked up. The problem, it was now, in Kenya to grow, it will take also time. You love the big name, like I said before.
Yes.
The one for national TV. They saw me already. People already saw you. They have some expectation to you, which you cannot be in that level. They expect you to do this. They expect you maybe to be driving, but you cannot afford the car. They expect you to be living a certain level of standards, but at the same time, you cannot afford them, because they are seeing you like, everyone is like, they know this person is a personal trainer in a certain gym, is doing well. Like, you can see him in some different occasions, which they are high-end people or high-end areas, it was okay. I was okay with it, and that dream, if I didn't get the Kuwait, but the Kuwait now, it came to a point like, I knew now this is the time to step up. Like you said, the migration, you need to feel it from inside. You need to now to change, leave all you had built there.
Yeah, correct.
Whatever you build, the clientele, the people, family, loved ones, like, you have to step up from that and start a new life now, which will, you have to come to the drawing board and strategize everything again, which was now, it came to Kuwait.
Yes.
I settled down. I had now to focus on different, because it's a very different culture, and how to build it. People may know you, but the good thing with social media now is everything, you can fasten things. Not
That's
like
true.
before. Yeah. Everything is done so fast. So the dream in Kenya, I had to bring it in Kuwait, but in a different strategy and different kind of approach, because there's two different people.
Yes.
In Kenya is more open country. This is a more restricted,
More conservative.
Yeah. It's two different ways. So you have to go on a different content, different way of work out. Yeah, but so they didn't stop the dream. It was just change of location. I changed location, and I strategized again, and I started the dream again. Whatever I dreamed, I still and keep working on it. Yeah, every day.
Okay. Of which, can we say that this was one of the hardest decisions that you had to make in life, leaving your home country?
No, it wasn't hard. It was an decision. I think it was very fast because I told you before I was looking for 50 Kenyan shillings, which is it's like
That is
I think
rough.
200 fields. No,
When you convert it into
when you convert it in Kuwait dinar,
that's roughly like it's
Fields.
less than, yeah, I'll say like 100 fields.
it's like 100 fields.
Yeah.
So imagine 100 fields. This guy, you saw him on the TV, cannot afford 100 fields. So when I got the offer of Kuwait, I didn't have a time.
Yeah.
That time was there because you're living most of the family. And the brand, the people, like the clientele and everything. But when you see on the other side, when you wear both sides, Kuwait was winning.
Yes.
And I say, no, let's go. So I switch, and
Here you are. I get that.
yeah.
Actually, talking about the brand, can I have one of those? Is that a merchandise?
Yeah.
T-shirt.
This one, yeah.
This is a merchandise T-shirt,
The
right?
merchandise t-shirt, yeah.
You started a brand called Califta.
Califta, yeah.
How old now?
Califta now is 3 years,
Okay.
but before it used to be.
Can I wear this one?
Sure, you can.
Okay.
Used to be Carlos Fit.
Okay.
Then I changed to Califta, which looked more unique, more of a brand, because now I realize now Carlos is more of me being a trainer, me being a coach. I switched the Califta from Carlos Fitness, which is like Carlos Fitness, to Carlos Fit, to Califta, which Califta now is the brand. It's a hybrid performance club where there's a community which is movement. There's a fitness community where you can lift, you can run, you can move, you can jump. It's not like in one base community. So the name Califta came from a colleague and a friend and a client at the same time. So I used to wear a T-shirt with a Mona Lisa.
Yes.
You've seen
I've seen.
a jacked Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa, it is the Mona Lisa, the normal one, and a jacked one.
But yours had a different name. It was called Mona.
No, it was just the picture.
Yes.
The picture of Mona Lisa, but a jacked one. So my colleague, he saw the T-shirt when I was working out. He said me, what are you wearing? He was laughing. It's a funny guy. He's called Abdullah, Nigerian. So when he was laughing, he asked me, what is the name? I told him, Mona Lifter. So he was laughing and he was dying. And then I was like, okay. So every time I wore the T-shirt was called, where's the Mona Lifter? So I don't know what happened. My friend, he was a client, then he came to become my friend. It's called Abdulaziz Kamau. He's one who came up with the Califta name. He's a good photographer. He took a small picture,
Yeah.
like a passport. Then he wrote it behind the picture, Califta.
To men?
Yeah.
To men?
I don't know what he was thinking. Because he saw the picture also from Mona Lifta,
Yeah.
Mona Lisa, because three of us, we are close friends.
Yeah.
So he wrote for me Califta on the back of the T-shirt. Then that's what I was thinking. I can do this, like I can change it from Califta to
From Carlos to
Sweet.
Califta.
Yeah, because now Carlos, it's my name. It's the other side of me. So I can make it now. It will be like a cloth. It will be like a cloth. Which that time we tried to make it look like Carlos Fit. No, it will be Califta.
Yeah. So and what does it say? Strength,
This was strength, discipline,
and
lifestyle.
lifestyle.
So that's what I said, it's a community where there's strength. There's that part of working out. You have the strength in life. It's not in the gym only. It's life. You need discipline in life. You need it's a lifestyle thing.
Yes.
So you can wear it anywhere in the gym. It's more of a apparel, clothing where you can do it anywhere.
Yes.
So we did Califta. It's a brand name. It's a big community. It has athletes. It has a community. It has runners. It has HYROX guys, crossfitters, marathon runners. So it was the culture now. I was trying to bring the culture. Then I was like, they need the identity. My identity is my hair. So we brought in.
I love the idea.
Yeah.
So this here stands for your hair.
This is my hair.
Okay.
If you can see
the signature hairstyle.
Yeah, it's exactly the hair which we made. This was the first hairstyle. Then we made the other one, which
I think I have one here.
I think the white one.
Bring the white one?
Yeah, the white one. This is the same as this one. No, I think
all of them.
There's another.
That one looks different.
It's the same. It's the same hairstyle. We have another.
This one's still the same.
Yeah. There's another one which now is on the side.
Okay.
I think we didn't bring it here. But the thing was, because my identity was now, it was a more free. The freedom is kind of resilience, outstanding. Like it's the brand.
Who designed for you the logo?
This logo, I designed it, and then with the same guy, Abdulaziz is a good designer. So we did all the work. We combined our ideas together. He made the art, the name and everything. Then we branded. But it was difficult to make this area.
Yes.
Because it had to come now exactly the way it was. This time it was still up. Now the identity is on the side. Maybe you can show you.
Okay.
Like this. So this is the identity, the uniqueness of the hair.
Okay.
So it's more of the lifestyle. That's where come the lifestyle now. There's the discipline in life, discipline in the gym. You need to work out, being consistent. You need strength in your daily to life things, whatever you are doing. So you need to work. You need the discipline. So where it comes now, can I have this one? So this one is the first one. Then we had the discipline now, where we had it's now hybrid performance. Now this came like a hybrid performance, where now we have this like hybrid.
Yes.
So the hybrid performance now comes in now with the guys who they have the discipline and the strength. It's a hybrid. It's more of a.
It's a combination of.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's combined now of you can lift. You have the strength to lift. You have the strength to run. Most of the bodybuilders, they cannot run. Most of the runners, they cannot lift. So you just brought the two people together now to be hybrid. You can perform both in the califta. So now the califta now is based on we have to do both, because I believe hybrid is the future. Because when you come to a certain age now, you need to move.
Yes.
You want to lift yourself from the seat. You need to stand. You need to walk. When you are a bodybuilder, you cannot run like even 100 meters. Then you are fucked up. When you are a marathon runner, you can run 42 kilometers, but you cannot lift even 2 kgs of the weight. Then you are not getting the balance. So you need the people now. You have the aesthetic. You are built different. You have the energy. You have the strength. You have good physique, body.
And that's where Califta as a brand comes in.
Yeah, that's when the Califta comes in.
I love that.
Yeah. It's the brand, it's the identity, it's the uniqueness of because they put the hair in a unique way. Even you see the colors, there's the 3 colors they put, like the African colors mostly. It was more of a.
Yeah, I see.
I don't see that as a far as
red, green, yellow, white.
It should bring now that the Black Lives Matter, the uniqueness from Africa. It's from the roots where we come from, which now it was been a oppressed community over and over again, but we still fight for it every day. That's where even the air comes now. We're still fighting for that freedom, uniqueness of life. But overall, that's the brand. That's the.
How long did it take you to come up with this brand?
I had it's an idea which I brought every day, just sitting and I think, can I do this? Let me do this. It took me, there was a job, I worked for 5 days, 5 to 7 days to come. The name just came automatically, but now to bring it to a point where we have to push it now to people. We need to tell the people what Califta is. The community, to bring the community together. So every time I go to compete in any game like HYROX,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the brand.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. I've shown up people what is Califta. But some people, when they see it, they see the hairstyle, they know this
is
Carlos, this Califta. So they can
combine the two.
Yeah, combine the two.
Part of your brand's mandate is to actually sponsor athletes in Kenya. You've done it with HYROX 254.
Yeah.
And they just ended the Great Migration that was held in Sarit Center.
Yeah.
What makes someone worthy of wearing the brand Califta?
The great time. So wearing the brand Califta is when now you have people know where you came from. Like they know you have that resilience of the mentality in these guys who are in this community. They work hard. There are people, they don't give up.
Yeah.
They just build different. That's the name, I think. We are built different. So these guys, I try to promote them like in a way we can assist the athletes who are able to perform in those HYROX, like HYROX 254, the Great Migration, and like a team of around 10 guys.
10 guys.
Yeah. Men and female. They performed well. They showed up there. They gave their best. They showed the people whose Califta is. Because it's trying, we are still on the foundation. But it's a name where you'll be proud of the Califta name, because I try to encourage, try to build, like I'm on the side of the coach. So some of the guys I coach them, with like advice to mentor them, to bring upcoming athletes who want to pursue more of the being like pro athletes from local in Kenya to abroad, to any sport they want to perform in, any platform, any stage they want to go. So that's the main game of the athlete and mentorship side. Come from the ground, from the root, bring them up. Inshallah, we play with them anywhere in the world.
And how is the journey so far of building the brand?
The journey is, I can't say it's easy. It has been hard. It has been very hard. From the merchandise, from the registrations, from the, like, overall, like, just that bring the community from, to know that this person is able to do this, is capable of fighting, and because you have to earn the name. I don't pick anyone to it, because if you check it, not everyone has it. So it's kind of it's not meant for everyone.
Yes.
But it's made for people who fight. You can have the potential to do, and you can see you are able to do it. So Califta is challenging, difficult, more so on the starting point. But I'm trying my best every now and then to build it from the running side, because we have some runners, we have HYROX guys, we have some CrossFitters guys. We have the people they don't compete, but they are there, they are working hard, because they have a different lifestyle. Maybe they are one off the TV, off the screens, and off the social media, but they push hard every day, they perform well. And there comes the Califta way. Now we push it to another level. It will be, inshallah, in the side of other big names, brands, them around. It's a great brand.
Inshallah. And before we move from the brand Califta, just one moment of your life, you question the decision that, why did I even start the Califta brand?
I don't even question.
Did you have like a hard moment or something? Was there like a challenge or a mountain that really you're like, okay, why did I even opt going for a community staff instead of like focusing on building my own career?
Now it's one of the biggest challenge, because sometimes to multitask, it's an issue.
But you run the brand alone at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment I run alone. So everything I try to organize, if it's at least they want to go somewhere, I have to have some phone calls. Sometimes they have issues with the guys who want to deliver the merchandise. I can tell someone I need the merchandise tomorrow after 2 to 3 days. There's one guy who fucked me up. He didn't bring them and he disappeared. And the guys are waiting for them until the eve day.
He disappeared on the day that the merchandise was supposed to be delivered.
The day before, like tomorrow is the competition.
Which competition are we talking about in this case?
The Great Migration, which one is Sarif Center.
Yeah.
So the guy went missing like today, like Friday. The commission is on Saturday. From 4 p.m. until the next day, he went missing. No phone calls, nobody can track him. The guys, they are already waiting for the merchandise to go and perform with them.
And you had already paid.
Yeah, already paid. But what hurts the most is these guys are waiting for it, not even their money. It's just like that way of like you need this. It's a platform where now it's one of the places
it's gonna increase the brand awareness.
Yeah, the brand awareness. What is this and who are this? Who is Kalifta?
Who's Kalifta?
Yeah. What do you deliver? Like what's happening with you? Then he went missing, but I don't complain. I didn't regret it. Maybe it was meant to be like that.
Yeah.
So you wait for the next one. Keep showing up. We never give up. Keep fighting even if they give up. So I tried to give them, but I tried to get another guy to brand the merchandise and bring them like later in the day. But so far I made a strategy. I'll be making it prepare them earlier
enough so that you can avoid this inconvenience.
Yeah, because it was even early enough because it was like 1 week away from the match, from the day.
Carlos, you've talked about Kalifta as a brand, and one thing I heard you saying is running is part of what is integrated in the Kalifta.
Yep.
I surf the net and just to check how many running clubs do you have in this country? Because of late, if you've noticed, there's been a rise in the numbers of informal running clubs we have in this country. And Kalifta is one of them. Personally, I've participated in Kalifta running club, which from my experience, I'll say I need to run more. But if someone was to join Kalifta run club tomorrow, what do you hope they leave beside the sweat?
The run clubs are many now. Like it's a trend. It's like a trend, but which people they forget. They just want to go there, show up, some selfies for social media, snap, whatever. The main goal of this is not just running. We are running for purpose. We have the purpose. We used, if you have seen like you have been back to the history. This guy from like let's say in Africa, our forefathers, they used to run from here or walk from here 50 meters away from point A to point B, the village, in the cities, and these guys used to be fit all over. You see someone who never went to the gym but is still fit, because running is the major thing. Even in this competition, the hybrid competitions like HYROX, CrossFit, most of the guys it's running. It's more the running takes like 80% of the game. You need to move. You need to run. You need to be able to go as long as you can. You need to that endurance, the stamina. So it's the healthy way. Even the guys who are doing like 10,000 steps in a day is like you need to move, but you need to move with purpose. What are you doing? Why are you moving? True. It's not only just show up, take a selfie. You didn't even move. You didn't run. Then that's all. So Kalifta, you try to encourage like everyone in Kalifta. You have the purpose of you need to progress from running. If you are doing 5 kilometers, you can do 5 kilometers maybe in certain duration.
Yes.
So you have a target of after that you can do 10, or you can just think in that one. But if you are doing 10, 15, you need to progress. You need to build it. You need to earn it.
I think I've experienced myself. Yeah. We did Al Shahid. I think I did 3 kilometers.
3 kilometers.
Then we did the Gulf
Streets.
I did. What was it, 5 or 6 kilometers? Because it was to and fro.
It was to and fro. You did 5, we did 10.
10.
Yeah.
Correctly. So I'm a beneficiary of what you're actually saying.
Yeah, but you feel you almost dying.
You've never seen me since that time.
You disappeared. No, you don't have to run. You can show up any day.
Yeah.
You're welcome. You're welcome anytime, any day. Just come and try to build it again.
It's been a tight schedule, but I promise you'll see me.
You always get time, even if it's. I always say nobody's busy
That's true.
because you always find the time for whatever you want.
I'm guilty.
Yeah, you always get time. If it's working out, even 30 minutes.
It's
in
enough.
a day. Yeah, in 24 hours you can get 30 minutes. But 30 minutes you can run even 3 kilometers, even if you are walking. Even you don't have to be fast.
Yeah.
But you can bring that fast. You can just come, run, walk, crawl, just move. It's a movement. It's a movement club. It's a movement you need to move. Then from there now, if you're interested in competition or you need to upgrade your like weightlifting area or strength in the gym side, like you need now to combine. That's why I'm trying always preach that in the running club. You need to run, the same time go lift some weights because there's that muscle longevity. We need also to eat well. You guys need every time to run, and then you guys are just there. KFC up asubuhi, KFC lunch, KFC.
I see.
Eh?
Sometimes you post.
Okay, once now I post what?
Sometimes you post some of your clients doing what you're talking about.
I have some crazy clients who eat every day, but it's up to them because they move. But that guy, most of one, it's called Mohammed, is a crazy guy. He'll post it and eat, and then tell the coach, today I ate this one, which means he wants you now that day to torture him. So you'll make the workout very hard for him. Do like 100 burpees, that guy.
Yeah.
That's why I said at least you're moving because there's no. I don't believe there's a bad food or there's an unhealthy food. You just think you're eating more calories than what you're supposed to eat. Like what you consume and what you output and input is not. It's not the same. So that's why you end up getting fat.
That's very interesting,
Yeah.
and maybe I'll wish that to be our conversation next time when we invite you. But to wrap it up, I have to ask this because I know my team are gonna be on my neck if we don't talk about your HYROX journey. You travel across countries, chasing for a time that you didn't achieve. You had set a goal of 1 hour 15 minutes.
Yeah, that was 1 hour 15 minutes.
You finished with 1 hour 27 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Difference of
1 hour
12,
24.
27 minutes.
24
minutes.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
That's a difference of 13
minutes. Yeah.
13 minutes. I just want to understand what kind of conversation did you have with yourself on failure and success?
Yeah, that is what is at least at that point now is when I come to. I always have like it's kind of depression or trauma if I don't get whatever I wanted in a certain competition. I always have like sleepless nights and nightmares about it. So the day I went to Istanbul, it was first of all it was a hectic journey because I flew. My flight was Friday night, and I have to wake up. No, yeah, my flight was Friday night because I was still on shift. I didn't get requests for off day, but it was impossible from management and it was short notice. So I flew from Friday night to Istanbul, Turkey. I landed there in the morning 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
I have to fly from 5 to the area which was the competition. It was around 2 hours drive.
Which place was this?
It was called something. It was a hall. I don't remember the specific name of that area, but it's inside Istanbul.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was far. It was like 2 hours. It was something like next gen all and all. So I had to take a taxi from there from the airport to the venue. So I reached there 11 a.m. I reached there around 11 a.m. My race was 1 p.m. So it's like a jet lag. Not specific because it's like around 4 hours, 5 hours flight. So, but I was very tired because then I was coming direct from work,
Yes.
flight,
Then direct
hours
to
drive
participating.
to
No, I mean,
participate.
yeah, the 2 hour
Yeah, I
drive.
had some fatigue and sleep. But I managed. I had no excuse because I said I'm ready here. I've trained, I've prepped for the. It was a short while because I didn't prep well. It was February. I just came from Kenya that December. I didn't work out any. The whole December I didn't work out
Workout.
because December I traveled for my
For your
grandfather's funeral.
grandfather's, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I stayed the whole December just chilling with the family, morning. Came January, I trained like 2 to 3 weeks. Just a moment, muscle memory then. I had an injury. So I don't know the injury where it came from. My both knees were fucked up and I have to do some fucking 100 wall balls and walking lunges, 200 meters. So my time was 1:15, 1 hour 15 minutes, but I ended up with 1 hour 24 minutes.
24 minutes.
Because now this other station, I was good in running, I was good in burpees, ski, rowing, for Mascari. But when it came to lunges, because the moment I flex my knee down or I do like squats, I want to do wall balls, I was feeling so much pain. I was crying. I was feeling pain. So I took like, I think the station wall balls, I took like 7 minutes, which I could have taken like 4 minutes. In the walking lunges, they did the same also.
Yeah.
So it was bad because I knew I have this because it was men's open and I knew it was, in HYROX there's pro and open. So I knew I'll beat this number. I knew it was my best number to perform. Unfortunately, those two stations, they fucked me up. But I had the strategy now to come back and play it again. And I knew because I had the next game in 1 month's time in Bangalore. Yeah, Bangalore, India.
India, yeah.
In April. So I knew I'll focus now to beat that time. But that time, now I was stressed out because I traveled all that time. Turkey, I've been prepping, then I didn't manage. So it was tough. I went back to drawing board now to strategize out to make up to the next game. Which now the war came in.
So you could not travel?
I could not travel. I already registered for the event, but the war is now like Iran, they fucked up. The airport was closed, it was bombed. I couldn't travel to Bangalore. The flights, like from day one, I saw it was like 400 KD, then they went to 600 KD, then it went to 1000. I was like, no, so I should travel now with a car to Saudi Arabia or to Qatar, Doha, Dammam. Then I was like, it's too much expense. Let me just let it go. So it was tough because my mind was set already. I already focused in that competition. I knew this is the time. I had a big team because I was supposed to play 2 races. I was supposed to play relay. The first race was on Saturday. I was supposed to race men's open. Then on second day, Sunday, I relay with a team from different. So we were to represent the whole continent. I was to represent Africa. There was a guy representing India. There was a guy representing Kuwait. There was a guy from European countries, UK. So it was a great race. But it happened. The war, whatever, everything was
Changed like everything.
Yeah, then I think it's a sign because the same time I was planning to go and play. I was planning to go take some painkillers because my knees was still on pain. It was like, now I need to take something. So I was like, okay, I can take an off day now to rest, recover, get back next season. Maybe, I don't know, in some months. I don't know. Maybe next year or maybe the end of the year. Because there's still races every time and then every month there's races in different cities. That's the HYROX. Yeah.
Carlos, 20 years from now, God bless the future, your daughter or your son might be one of the people that will come across this conversation.
Inshallah.
And what do you hope they remember when they hear the name Carlos that has nothing to do with fitness?
I think the Carlos people they see is the Califta, is the this is the colors they know. So I think I would like my children to know the colors we love is legacy, because many people, they know me as Carlos, but the colors side of the brand, of the personal trainer, of the athlete, HYROX guy. But I think the kids, they need my family to know, they know more of I have my life now, which is, I prefer like, I'm the Roberto side. There's the Roberto and there's Carlos. So Roberto it's me now. It's me on the other. It's me on this side.
Yeah.
Of my personal life, which is my private life, my family life, so this side is more of private, not public, which I prefer it to be separate from
what people know you from the social.
From the social. The social, they know Carlos, they know Califta. That's the legacy they know. But the other area now, people, they don't see off the screen, which is now the family side. It's me being me on my private life. So the kids, if they sit in future in 20 years, they will sit on the Califta side, Carlos side, which is
the Robert side.
The Roberto side now is they will know that one more than the legacy, because this one they can say, we know Carlos. Do you know Carlos? Like, no, we know Roberto. Because this Carlos, maybe it will be, the Carlos now is bigger, but I don't see it's like 50-50. Carlos legacy on the Carlos, the athletes, on the personal coach, in the HYROX, is a bigger picture on the screen. And I respect that. Family, maybe you knew me from Carlos. For you personally, how do you know me?
I knew Carlos from Carlos. I met Carlos at this event that was in at the Barrow. Yeah. But over time, I think it has gone beyond knowing Carlos. Yeah. I've known, I think, the human side of you.
Yeah.
People know Carlos as a trainer, but I've been privileged to know you way beyond you being a trainer.
But how did you know? Because I think you knew the Roberto side now. Because you told me even the specific dates of my dad.
Yeah, because for me to know the Roberto side of you was because you're someone that, one of the people that over time, we've been sort of like close. So I know the side of the Roberto because, yeah, you're one of the people that have been close. So definitely these small details, I know they matter. And sometimes you have to be intentional when it comes to people.
Yeah.
So to your question, yes, I know the side of Roberto. I know the side of Carlos, the Califta.
Yeah, Carlos Califta, because Califta was first. 2023, it was Carlos.
Yeah.
This was Carlos Fit.
So it changed.
So Califta just changed the name to Califta. So that's why I said Carlos and Califta, they are one thing. Same person. But many people, they know very less. It's very less people, they know the Roberto side. They know me on the other grind of the life, where grind of family, personal, like investments, personal life, which I keep it secret, private. Like private. Yeah. It's just me, and maybe if you may involved in that side is okay, but I don't bring it on the screen, just for just like peace on that side. It's the other side where I run now after we finish this. So now I go that side. I was like, now go see. I think even very less people, they call me Robert. Very less. Yeah.
Give us one last quality of Roberto. Just one quality of Roberto.
Need one only.
Only one.
Roberto is which quality is that?
It could be Roberto is a hardworking. Roberto is a kind person, courageous person.
I think, yeah. Roberto is a kind man. which I see like my kindness is my weakness. That's why I don't bring that kindness in Carlos. Carlos, Carlos have been there as a fighter. Like I've been fighting all through. Like when I was doing boxing,
Yeah.
there's that at which comes to fighting. You fight in life, you push brand, you fight in competition like HYROX. But
Beyond that
Roberto is
personality,
it's kind.
There's a human.
I'm human. Yeah, it's kind. Is hardworking, very humble man. It's an introvert, which I don't think it can be seen in Carlos because I have to have those two faces, which they don't pretend is like they are in real situations. Just depends which side you came from, which situation you came from. So I think everyone should be the lucky people. They see the Roberto side, and they think they appreciate so much because it's a totally different man.
So I want to say thank you to Califta, thank you to Carlos, thank you to Roberto, because 3 people sat in this chair. Thank you so much for adding another chapter to.
I think I didn't say this one.
Table. So what is this?
This now is the new anime culture.
Okay.
With the Califta inside. There's a transformer.
And the guy is pushing the sledge.
Pushing the sledge push.
What is the meaning?
The sledge push from HYROX.
Yeah.
Then we brought this character from here.
Yes.
The anime, because I see a lot of people that like anime culture, but the brand is still Califta with the same identity and still the same purpose, the same slogan. Just the exchange of because we have different Califtas, you can see the different fonts.
Yeah.
It's more of lifestyle. We have the different like display. You have like
the one that I've wear.
It has boxing gloves. Yeah. So this is the new logo we are using for now. Not logo, is like the new clothing line now after this and this.
So you get to release your merchandise as limited edition.
Yeah, we'll be releasing a limited edition like Transformers. This one we had only 3.
Yes.
Yeah, we had large. We had 2 large. I think 1 medium.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one we had a lot of editions. So this anime will be coming with different limited editions. So if we just release like 10 of them, it will be 10 maybe 2 large, 2 extra small,
once they're done,
2 XL, and they're done. You cannot find it anywhere in the world.
I love that because scarcity brings results to demand. Carlos, thank you so much. Thank you for adding another chapter to our table.
Yep.
There's so much that my table mates will pick from the conversation that we've just had.
Yep.
But if I was to mention 2, I will say it is okay to take time when it comes to finding where you belong, because your 2 identities does not have to be discovered overnight. But also to add, I will say we find our true purpose when it comes to, or when you avail ourselves to serving others.
Yeah.
Thank you, and we wish all the best to the Califta brand. I mean, this is your camera here.
I think they can see me. I have some problem with my my hair.
Close for us.
What I can say is I appreciate so much. Everyone should watch his That chair.
Yeah, that chair. And you're second guest to that chair.
Is that chair? The complete name is That Chair? Can you see it?
It's Third Chair.
That Chair.
Yeah, because our guest is the second audience.
Yeah.
And you're the third.
I'm the third chair.
Yes, so this is the third chair.
Third chair, second chair,
this is the first chair.
Oh, first chair?
Yeah. Second chair is the audience. And this is the third chair.
Okay, everyone, welcome to the third chair. Don't skip any episode. Just like, how do you say this thing? My words.
Anything.
Yes.
It's not scripted. Anything and everything.
I can say it in Arabic.
Anything. You can save it in English. No worries.
In English. Okay.
You can say it in
is
Swahili.
in Swahili.
Mm.
In Swahili, maybe this guy not understand Swahili.
We will transcribe for them. Don't worry. We have a big team. Don't worry. It's taken care of.
That chair we say kiti cha tatu.
Kiti cha tatu.
Kiti cha tatu. So karibu kwenye kiti cha tatu. The third chair is the next big thing in the market now.
Sure.
So storytelling, the vibes, the culture, the people, the community, whatever is coming through, the inspiring stories. So welcome all. Keep watching. Keep ready for the next episode to be on fire. This is just the beginning. See you.
I want you to promise them that you'll be back.
Of course, I'll be back. That's why I say it's just the beginning. So of course, you'll see me several times. I'll be back, bigger,
for another bigger story,
bigger plates,
bigger plates. By then, Kalifta will be a bigger brand.
Bigger Kalifta, yeah.
Thank you so much for creating time and being part of the people who have actually added chapter to our table. My table mates, I'm pretty sure there is much they're going to pick from this conversation. Thank you so much.